a flashback from Hong Kong and Macau 2007. In a recent live stream, I was asked how I got started doing this whole YouTube thing, so I thought I would share with you a video from my archives. This is a trip I took to Hong Kong and Macau 10 years ago, so check out the young Chris, host of Yellow Productions. Hope you enjoy it. I'll be right back with you at the end. Welcome to Hong Kong. I greet you from the 34th floor of the Renaissance Hotel, and this is going to be an interesting video because it's a self-videographed video. Good morning, let's go see Hong Kong. And we're off to board the 7:15 ferry to Macau. I just arrived to Macau by ferry, and behind me is the Sands Hotel. Let's go check out the sights in Macau. Before Macau became invaded by casinos, it looked like this. Very Portuguese. The Church of St. Paul, built in the 1600s, is the foremost monument to Christianity in Asia. Unfortunately, all that remains of the church is the facade behind. This church is the #1 site here in Macau. It's what's on all the t-shirts and what everybody comes here to see. Well, that and to buy almond cookies and pressed meat. Pressed meat. Lord Stow's Bakery. This is the famous bakery that is the creator of the egg tart, which is now famous through Asia. Tour buses bring people here to get the egg tarts. Macau is so dense with buildings that from up here you can't see a single street. You can just see roofs. And this bizarre round-shaped building, which has an interesting top, is the Casino Lisboa. The largest sitting Buddha in the world, Da Fan, is about 200 steps high. It's about an hour-and-a-half trip from Hong Kong on a bus that takes you on these roads that are so narrow, they're quite amazing. There used to be a cable car that would take you here. It's currently non-operational because some of the cars had actually fallen off the cable car. So I guess the dangerous bus ride was better than the dangerous cable car. The bus is a little closer to the ground. This is the Man Mo Temple, one of the oldest temples in Hong Kong. The Man Mo Temple is surrounded by skyscrapers. It's an amazing amount of incense. There's so much incense inside that my eyes were literally watering. I think I'm going to smell like incense for the next 5 days. And of course, the place in Hong Kong that everybody wants to live is Victoria's Peak, which is the top of Hong Kong. And from here you can see the fabulous view. This is even higher than my hotel, and Hong Kong, quite a city. So you can tell how humid it is here 2 ways. 1, by the amount of sweat dripping off my head, and 2, by the amount of moss on this sign, which tells you don't ride your bike, don't ride your motorcycle, don't have dogs, and don't garden in the park. Hong Kong's really made it into the future with the second level walkways for streets. I've always saw it on the Jetsons that someday we'd have walkways above the streets, and in Hong Kong we do. And the coolest of Hong Kong's second-story walkways is this, the Central Mid-Levels Escalator, which is the longest escalator in the world. Another very Hong Kong thing is the Ding Ding, which are these trolleys. Cost 20 cents to ride, and they're called the Ding Ding because they have a bell and they go ding ding, ding ding. The Star Ferry takes you back and forth from Hong Kong to Kowloon, and due to construction, they just moved the pier here to the new Central Pier. Hong Kong's Avenue of the Stars. As you can see, not many stars yet, but there's a couple. It's true Hong Kong style. This Avenue of Stars is built entirely over the water. There's a street here named Ladder Street. Can you guess why? So as you can see by the sign directly overhead, this is Goldfish Street, the street where every single store sells aquarium products, including goldfish. Look at all the fish in bags ready to go home with you. I bet they're pretty happy in there. The Chungking Mansions is about as close as you'll get to finding a slum in Hong Kong. It's also the place to get good Indian food and cheap hotel rooms in this building that's about ready to fall apart. Hong Kong has many night markets. The largest is the Temple Street Market, named after the temple that it's on the street of. There's one street that's full of fortune tellers. Another market is the Sham Shui Po Market, which is the outdoor electronics market. You can buy everything from cables to computers to LEDs to musical instruments like tubas. Hong Kong people really like to eat. You know how I know? Because inside City Hall is the city's best dim sum restaurant, known as Maxim's, a 500-seat Cantonese dim sum restaurant. Dim sum in Hong Kong is not cheap. Here at this restaurant, I spent 180 Hong Kong dollars, which equates to 25 US dollars. Cantonese people generally don't start eating lunch till late. I got here at 11:30, the place was almost empty, and now that it's 12:30, there's a line out the door. Hong Kong is famous for their roast meats, particularly roast goose. The most famous of the roast goose restaurants is Yong Ki. Sago and strawberry, and a mango roll. This is basically strawberries with milk and these little balls in it, which I assume is sago. So this is pretty good. So I see egg tarts everywhere, and this one here is a milk tart, and it's actually served very hot. You know you live in a world with too much technology when the ice cream man can't go without his television. Hong Kong's meat and fruit markets have all been moved indoors into large buildings like this one. The Cantonese believe the best food is fresh, so all the chickens you purchase here are alive, and the stall operators slaughter them for you after you purchase them. Quite a city. Bye-bye from Hong Kong. Till next time, 再见. Thanks for
for watching my flashback from the past from 10 years ago. Let me know what you think of this video. So I think my editing techniques have come along just a little bit since then. If you are new to my Hong Kong videos, you might enjoy clicking over here to watching some of my newer ones. I've got a whole list of things from Hong Kong. Or if you're new to my channel completely, you might enjoy clicking over here to subscribe for new videos every week. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.